beautiful lava, thank you for being here. I am the Divine Analytical Empress, and I thank y'all for joining me today. Now, as you can see from the last video, my intro video to now, it's been about a few weeks since I've filmed. Reason being is I was in a rut. I was completely stuck. Now, I got this download sometime in February that I needed to use my voice to help inspire people, to help heal people, and that this was also going to be healing for myself as well. But first and foremost, I was scared. I doubted myself. I doubted my spiritual gifts. I doubted everything about this, even though I'm starting a new chapter in my life and I made some bold choices. And, I became what they call in the tarot deck, the Fool. I came here to my new apartment and I have been stuck ever since. I've been trying to figure out, I've been asking Spirit, Source, Divine, whomever your higher power is, the universe. I have been asking for the downloads. I've been asking for the clarity. I've been asking for focus, not knowing the whole entire time I was getting those creative downloads. So this is going to be a message for somebody to not doubt your spiritual gifts, to not doubt that you are tuned in and tapped in and that you do not have a connection with the divine, because you do. And so as I was standing over there by the sink washing the dishes, I had an epiphany, like a big ass fucking aha moment. And I was like, the whole entire time I was sitting over here like everybody else, I was doing what I shouldn't have done. Y'all please try your hardest not to be so judgmental on yourselves and not to be so hard on yourselves. Honestly, I sat there listening to some of my favorite tarot readers, and I was like, man, these guys seem to have all their shit together. Now, I understand that everybody has their own spiritual path, their own journey here in this world, and that they have their own timeline. We all on our own timeline and our own timing. Now, I don't care if something seems slow burning to y'all. Just understand, trust, and believe you are literally talking to somebody right now. You're listening to me as I am telling you. I just got this epiphany today to not doubt my spiritual gifts. For months, since February of this year when I first got this download, I sat over here and I thought to myself, like, man, now that I got that, all the creative ideas, everything's going to just start flowing in. It's going to be so easy for me now because I've made the bold choices. I've taken inspired action, and now I am here. And then, I got scared because I was like, I don't want to be on camera. I can't do this. I've been in the backgrounds my whole life. I literally called myself the backgrounds girl. Yet, Spirit was like, no, bitch. You need to be in the forefront. You need to be using your voice to help inspire others and also heal yourself. So here I am with this message. And the message is literally to not doubt your spiritual gifts at all. Do not doubt that you have a connection with the divine. Do not doubt that you were not put here on this earth for no reason. I sat over here and I said, well, I don't have many talents like other people do. I was downplaying my own goddamn self up until recently. I'm not even going to lie about that, but we are here, we are human, and I'm trying to be as raw and as transparent as I can. And I was like, I don't do art. I'm not a singer. I don't do this, that, or whatever. Basically checking off all the things on the list that tell me you're not meant to do this. You have no gifts. You have no abilities. There is nothing that you can possibly do that is going to help somebody some way. And that's a motherfucking lie. Every last one of you that are going to be drawn to my channel are exactly that. Y'all are the underdogs. y'all are the people that have been pushed aside. Probably pushed in a corner somewhere. Well, newsflash, nobody puts baby in a corner. And y'all not meant to be in the backgrounds. Y'all have so many capabilities. You have so many abilities. You have so many talents that the Lord, Source, Divine, Spirit has given you. And I know that y'all feeling a little bit, y'all might be feeling a little bit like you're on a fork in a road or at a crossroads. You don't know which way to go. And when I was standing in that kitchen, Spirit literally came to me and was like, girl, you is tuned in and tapped in. So the story goes that every night since I got this download, whenever I'm praying or talking to Spirit, or I'm sitting outside, in my yard, and it's just me to my thoughts, I was getting all these downloads the whole entire time. I was getting inspiration sitting outside or laying down on this bed. And it was literally saying all the things that I could do or use or say for content. And I was like, oh my gosh, Spirit, that's so beautiful. And it made me fired up every single time. But every single time, I pushed that to the side and said, well, I hope when I'm getting ready to film videos, I'm pretty sure you're just going to start channeling through me right then and there, and everything's going to just flow out the way it should. Whole time I was getting the downloads. Now I have I don't know if you want to call it a medical issue to do with my upper body, so I have a very hard time writing things down. But while I was standing in that kitchen, I was like, oh my gosh, I have a vivid long-term memory, but my short-term memory is not the greatest. I'm not going to lie, I have ADHD, my mind's all over the place. And sometimes it's a little hard to calm her down, okay? And so when I was just standing there, minding my own goddamn business, in the quiet, peaceful place that I'm in right now, which I love, by the way, Spirit was like, you need to write that shit down. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, you've been getting the downloads and the creativity and the ideas that you've been asking for this whole time. And it literally, I'm not even gonna fucking lie, it literally blew my mind. So even if this video sounds like shit, I really don't give a shit. Because honestly, I'm all fired up right now. My heart is racing because I felt like I needed to tell somebody to keep going. I do not care if anything that you have going on, all the hard work that you have been putting in, I want you to first and foremost thank your goddamn self for how far you have come. Secondly, I want you to know how talented that you are, how spiritually gifted you are. And I want you to use that to the best of your ability. I don't even care if the shit sounds like shit to everybody else. If it means something to you, then I'm gonna need you to go do that. I've been sitting here the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Since February when I got this goddamn download, Spirit said, make a channel. I said, girl, I can't do that. Spirit said, make a channel. Get over here and use your voice. I said, I don't know about that, y'all. But if I am going to be someone who helps inspire others to do the same, inspires others to heal, I have to live by example, which means I also have to hold myself accountable for the shit I said to Spirit that I was going to do in the first place, and not just to Spirit, to myself, because I know I owe that to myself, to allow my story to be heard. So I will tell you all the same thing. If something seems slow burning to you, I'm pretty sure the universe ain't got no motherfucking expiration date on your dreams, on your goals, on your aspirations, pretty much anything. So I highly, highly, highly suggest, I'm gonna ask that y'all do the same thing that I do. You got ideas, you got things that you feel you have to do, and you are following your heart space. Don't doubt what Spirit or the universe is bringing into you. Don't doubt the downloads. Don't doubt you. Period. And that's exactly what I was doing over here. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. For like the past 4 or 5 months, just sitting over here like, Spirit, please. Please give me the goddamn downloads. Give me clarity. And every single night, I shit you not, I would be talking to Spirit and shoving the shit up to the side that I was getting. Because I was like, oh my gosh, so irritating. So rude. I'm talking to Spirit right now. I'm praying. I'm doing important things right now. Not knowing the whole fucking time. I was getting fired up for a reason. I was praying to him, and he was speaking through me. And I would literally lay there every single night because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I spend majority of my days laying down because of what I have going on. And it really just made me think to myself, like, goddamn, the whole time. But I'm not gonna get on myself, which I hope that you all are not doing the same. And I know it's hard because I understand that the people that are probably gonna be on my channel have gone through a hell of a lot of shit. And so even if y'all have changed, that y'all are healing, that y'all are becoming better people, that old self likes to come in there and have a fucking field day. And so I said I wasn't going to film today. And then I got everything ready earlier and I had a whole fit on and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, I look cute today. And then I stopped myself and I was like, I can't do this. I don't have nothing to say. And then, shit you not, I went outside, I sat out there, I was listening to the birds, I was admiring the trees and everything out there, and then I was like, oh my God, girl, that's a message for you today. That's a message for you today. Listen to your intuition. Listen to what your gut is telling you, what your heart space is telling you, what Spirit is telling you, because they're talking to you every single time. And because it is ADHD and all of these, insecurities and things that I have going on currently in my life, I was like, oh my gosh, it's never going to happen for me. And that's a motherfucking lie. And I believe the same thing for y'all. So I don't care what it is that y'all are feeling inside of you. I do not care if it lights a fire under you. I really highly suggest that you listen to that. And I shit you not, watch the universe bless you at the same time. So this message was all over the place. Completely understand if you didn't watch the whole video. If you're still here, hey, thank you guys for being here. I'm a little bit sore, minus the little bit, so I am going to sign off right now, and I really hope that inspires somebody. I really hope that inspires somebody, and that's motherfucking confirmation if you heard that horn just right there. I want you to get out there and kill it. Scared or not. Y'all are not weak ass people. Y'all have been through some shit and you are still here. You are fighting the good fight. You fight off the devil and the ops every single goddamn day and you are showing up for yourself. So I highly suggest that when Spirit is talking to you, y'all listen. But I understand that it takes time. I understand that it's not going to be easy. This is my first goddamn video, and for 3 weeks I was literally sitting over here like, goddamn, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to say to the people. How could I do that? And then I shut that voice up and said, bitch, we ain't doing that no more. We is not that person. And I know goddamn well y'all are not either. So I'm gonna need y'all to take your inspired ass motherfucking action and do what the hell y'all know y'all are capable of. I believe in you. If nobody has ever told you that, I believe in you. Y'all got this. All right then. Peace.